YouTube, what up, though? Now I know I should start my day off with a water. This ain't no commercial over here. I got a Verner's, and I ain't even have a long night or a crazy night or nothing, but just had an urge for one to taste. If y'all from the Midwest, y'all know what them Verner's about. It's the best. It's the best ginger ale, straight out of Detroit. Oh, there we go. But good morning to all, to new people watching this on the replay, all of that. Let's get to it. It's another morning, another day to be blessed, another day to get it right, another day you got a chance, all of that. I guess I should smash this real quick. I'm doing a lot. But I'm gonna have some water though during my day. Spring water at that. But I can't lie though. I'm on the little sting this morning. And I try not to drink pop because all that stuff make you feel heavy. And I've been at gym too. I'm lacking, I ain't gonna even lie. It's normal to lack a little bit. I've been like on the bench, hanging out. I gotta stop that shit. And when I say hanging out, I don't mean just going out. I just mean just eating fast food and eating bullshit a couple of days, eating out. Probably going to sleep later than the average. Drinking pop, I had a couple sweets. All of that. Just like I said, starting off with this Verner's. I don't think this too good. But fuck it, we only live once. But I'ma still go back to my discipline though, cause that's half the battle is the discipline. What you gotta do. But I did have an urge for a ginger ale. Verner's, put me on a sponsorship. What up, though? What up, chat? Hello, if you just passed it through, what up, y'all? If y'all just passed it through, subscribe to the channel off top. Hit that like button. Get your man up. We on our way to the money early. Everybody got a mission to cause. Let's see what I want to talk about this morning. What I want to kick it about. What's going on in hip hop? Somebody give me a subject to talk about. What's the latest news? Something besides Diddy. Should everybody talk about Diddy? I'm tired of talking about Diddy. And I know some of the people who be looking at my channel, they probably thinking like, I be talking about comedians, Corey Holcomb and all that. I don't know what it is about Corey Holcomb, but he just helped the ghetto algorithm. If you're trying to get your algorithm, you put Corey's name in there, I don't know what it is. You'll get a little bit of traction. Probably because social media reward messy. And that dude be messy as fuck. And I'm gonna check out the episode today, see what he was talking about. I ain't gonna lie, I'm 5150 Nation. I fuck with Corey Holcomb. I fuck with Craig. What other podcasts do I fuck with? I'm looking for some new podcasts too. What up, y'all? Somebody. What up, everybody in the chat? What's some good podcasts out there? I need some new podcasts to watch. I try to make my, I ain't gonna say try. I make my own content, but it's like everybody be talking about the same shit. Or maybe just my algorithm. My algorithm kind of on the same shit, on the same tip. I need more. I ain't gonna lie, this Burners gave me life. Now they put me on a commercial, Burners. Detroit's own, get you around. Fuck it, let's freestyle a little bit. Subscribe to the channel. Off top, if you just passing through and coming across my handsome face. Like, who is this dude? Just popped up on my timeline. I'm a poet, and I know it. Freestyling. It's the best way. I cannot. I've been saying, man, I'm trying to push the knowledge, y'all trying to push the rock. In more ways than one. Pushing the rock. Throwing it up. Can't stop, won't stop. Knowledge all around the world to the youth. Who they looking up to? Who they want to be? The false images y'all portray. When y'all fools be on TV and YouTube, lying with y'all attitudes, saying anything for views and no wisdom, no substance, but y'all off that substance, high as hell. And all the time I'm knowing that y'all really wasn't about nothing, about no game. And then y'all complain when the label drop you and use you up because they done put you in the washing machine, gave you a couple dollars, fronted you some money and still made you pay for them jeans. So it seems, make y'all dope fiends, codeine all in your system. Everything you try to kick was less and beyond the rhythm. You ain't do your history, you ain't do your teachable moments. You ain't know the history of the music. All it was the money that you wanted. Talk about you got opponents. Always talking about your ops. Claiming you the truth. But the real niggas knowing that you not. We gonna stop this shit one day. Nah, it might just get worse. Especially if I only got a couple views and y'all don't repeat my verse. Can we reverse this back to positivity and knowledge? Can we reverse this back to uplifting each other and the positive people still can get some dollars? I ain't gotta wear that gold chain. I ain't gotta wear them diamonds when I'm rhyming. But I still can fuck your bitch. And I still can make you think that that's perfect timing. I can have y'all rewinding everything that I say. Word of mouth. Shit, I still can do this every day. Cause this direct to the consumer, y'all can donate. I don't need the masses. Positive lashes. Still kicking game and kicking y'all asses. Raptalk. So I gotta get up early in the morning. 5 even. But yeah, that's what we about though. You gotta exercise your brain, even if you're not a rapper, even if you're not a writer. Let your thoughts flow early. They say the top of the morning is when not only you can cleanse the mind, but when you have the freshest thoughts. The freshest thoughts. I know that sounds crazy saying you have the freshest thoughts. That's when your mind is just the purest. And that's why you have to be careful when you just wake up and just go straight to your phone. Even though I know I'm doing it, but I'm producing content. But I'm talking about where, for the most part, where you wake up and get to scrolling. I actually wrote a piece called, I gotta excuse me, I'm burping like a bubble, that's just virus. This shit do get up in you. But yeah, I actually wrote a piece called Don't Wake Up Scrolling. And I don't know about her, so I ain't about to do it. But I am gonna memorize that poem. I might check it out a little bit later, if not today, later this week, and memorize it for when I be out performing. But yeah, it's called Don't Wake Up Scrolling because, you know, you feeding that into your brain first thing in the morning. Somebody else's thoughts, you know. Some of y'all not even knowing if y'all can walk yet. Still in the bed, and first thing you do is grab that phone. And there's a lot of people that's guilty of it, you know. That's just what some do. They do it just by reaction. Oh, God. Sorry about that, party people. Let me get y'all back in the system. Guess I gotta put y'all in the system like this. Y'all got me riding around my seat back. Take all legal action around here, baby. But what I was getting at, what was I saying? What up, Don? What up, the chat? Everybody who done fell through, hit that subscribe button. You just passed it through. I'm sorry I can't just get to all y'all responses to y'all names, and I know that definitely helps. I definitely want to keep y'all involved if y'all pass it through or looking, you know. So what up to everybody in chat who done passed through. But yeah, I was talking about a piece I wrote called Don't Wake Up Scrolling. I did that. I do got a piece called My Social Life Ain't Social. It's a little bit similar to that. I'm just one of the dudes with that love-hate relationship with social media. I dip in and out that shit. I ain't gotta keep explaining that shit, but that shit there. Who gives a fuck? That shit there for the people who want it, shit. If y'all into it and want it, go get it, it's there. Social, TV, YouTube. YouTube is social media too, shit. I'm on here, so it's still all the same. We all ain't perfect, man. We ain't gotta strive for perfection, but just know what you like and what you don't like and roll with that. I'm not here to tell you what's right and wrong all the time, you know? I just tell you the shit I fuck with and don't fuck with. And what works for me and what can work for you. If we kind of similar, you know? Here I go again. Curious as I'm punching in my code. What y'all doing? Who beefing? Who crushing? Taking pics as a couple, still out fucking. Man, this shit get old. But see, we addicted. You see, social media in my mind is a cult. You see, we log it every day to see something different, but every day get the same results. RIPs. I smoke trees. We about to get drunk, my booty fat. You ain't never seen no titties like these. And we can't forget about the money. Let me say that again. And we can't forget about the money. with the singles in the middle, with the big bills on top showing. Living with no insurance, fake it till you make it, but see, they don't care because the world ain't knowing. Teens growing old, selling their souls for comments and likes. But see, my social life ain't social, so it makes me think what I ain't doing right. Maybe I should cuss. Fuss more about personal stuff. Share hood fight videos that make us look bad, or pictures of women that I lust. Or maybe I'm just emotional from all the different statuses that I just read. See why I feel left out? Because everybody retweeted or shared what I said. Brain dead, I tell you. You see somebody reboot my battery. See, this is real life, real reality, my mentality, so please don't be mad at me. Because see, we live in a world where numbers matter. Let me say that again. Because see, we live in a world where numbers matter. And bullshit forced on us gonna sell. See, my social life ain't social, but in the end, see, my realness gonna prevail. And we gonna make it. Let me say that again. And we gonna make it. And prove the popular wrong. And the word's gonna live long, like Marvin said, so you tell me what's really going on. See, my social life ain't social. I grew up in a world pre-internet. Technology that brought us closer together, yet further apart, and somehow now this world that lost all respect. But then again, yet, my social life ain't social. My social life ain't social. Raptalk, that's that piece. That's that mother baby. My social life ain't social. I know this motherfucker to impress you. The fuck is you talking about? I'm not about to keep statting to death to impress you. No, no, no. Not one of them people, man. I be on the back burner, low key. I be the one low key that be, you know, have fun in real life. I'm the one to be fucking that bitch. Will y'all be pressing the like button? I ain't gonna say all the bad, but I'm not one who be fucking that girl y'all be pressing the like button on. That don't even press the button. Be that one she be complaining about. When she jump on there complaining, that be about dudes like me. I ain't gonna say all of them. But I can get my fair share. I can get my pick of the litter if I want to, baby. But on the humbug, I'm one of them. When they be tapping that like, I be looking like, man, I already hit that before. Like I'm not pressing nothing. It's gonna look like I don't even know her. And I know I'm the one she complaining about. But that's what they do here nor there though. That's what women can do. They complain about the ones they love anyway. If she don't bitch no more, she ain't your bitch no more. You ever heard that saying? If you haven't heard it saying, write that down. If she don't bitch no more, she ain't your bitch no more. She don't complain. If she ain't complaining about you, you ain't, you know. You don't matter to her. She ain't fucking with you like that. Some of y'all focus shouldn't even be women anyway. Y'all focus should be the grind. Y'all focus should be self-improving, getting yourself right and building confidence. Women can smell confidence on a man off top. That's what you want to have anyway. I ain't no pickup artist or nothing. And I ain't saying like I get all the pussy and I get all the girls or like I'm just super heartthrob or nothing. I'm just me and I just see this shit, you know? Cause I ain't about to be on here acting like, I'm high powered, you know? I get my fair share, don't get me wrong, and I do me and be me, but women can definitely smell that confidence on a man. Women can tell when you getting yours, and that's attractive to a woman. And that's why they always in this cycle. That's why they always going through what they're going through. They always want what somebody else want anyway. I mean, that's just logic. I mean, that's male and female. Don't nobody want nobody that don't nobody else want, you know? That's just real talk. And all this stuff shouldn't be y'all focus, especially if there's some dudes out there watching me, some young dudes. That shouldn't be y'all true focus. But I'm just giving y'all a little bit of game if that's what y'all want to hear. I'm just dipping that in there a little bit. That shouldn't motivate you, Rejection shouldn't motivate you all the time, You should be motivated off of pure instincts and want more for yourself, you know? But anybody can feel your confidence though. Even in the workplace. They know where you want it. They can see your ambition. They know when you want that next position. They know when you trying to move up. They know when you ain't. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I've been at a corporation for some years. They already know Quan, he settled in. He do what he do. He think outside this place. He a good worker. I can tell they look at me like he a good worker. But he gonna just do what he want. He gonna do what they all gonna do it, but I want to do too. But they look at me for sure like he come do his job and just let him be. He ain't trying to move up the corporate ladder and all that and trying to take the next level and probably be here forever. And even people at my job, they know I got talents too. I be bringing my talents to the job. Poetry, all that, spoken word. I be performing at my corporate job, all that. They know I think outside of this place. But I don't get me wrong, I love my job and all. I'm headed there now. I'm headed to the money. Because if I ain't love it, I wouldn't be here. And I'd have been here for some years too. So I love what I do and the people, Because I work kind of like in the helping industry. Well, I ain't gonna say kind of in the helping industry. It is the helping industry. And I meet a lot of people and hear a lot of different stories. And you do grow attached to some of these people. So it's definitely fulfilling in a way. But at the same time, trust me, people can read energy on you. They know I think beyond this shit and they know I'm complacent enough. I do enough and I handle business and going beyond. That's here, and there. Probably not too and few. But they know I handle business though. When I'm gonna handle business. And I'm gonna get that money and a motherfucker ain't gonna trick me out my spot. Tell you that much. And it pays the bills. But I do YouTube because I love it though. This is a career and a job too. This is independence. I do this because I love it. I love talking to y'all. I love cutting on this camera and kicking some game and doing my motivation and my spoken word and all that. I love it. I love talking to y'all. I love the new people. talking to strangers all over the world. This is a beautiful time and a beautiful thing to be living in. You know, and that's for everybody who just passed it through. Subscribe to the channel. All of that. This is a beautiful outlet. This is a time of no excuses or technology to. If you want to create something, be something, this is definitely the time. Because you could just speak your piece. Everybody got them opinions, like they always said, opinions like assholes. Everybody got one. And for y'all to have all this technology and not be using it, it's crazy to me. And you can get compensated. People are getting compensated for it. So you get compensated for it. And compensation comes in more ways than one. It's not just always financially, you know? I ain't gonna even let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all hold on just for 1 second. Man, just give me a minute. I gotta handle business. Gotta handle business. I be on it. Did you miss me? Who say that? Got a cash app for anybody out there who can remember who say that. And in what movie? That was too easy. Did you miss me? Y'all should know that. Matter of fact, I don't know. I remember it was Martin Lawrence, one of the movies. I forgot which one. I forgot which one it was. It was one of the movies. Hold on, y'all. I'm a professional driver. Trying to be professional. I'm gonna kick with y'all for a couple more minutes. Probably leave y'all with the message of the day before y'all go amongst y'all way. I'll get back on it. Make sure I'm parked for sure. Subscribe to the channel for sure if you just passed it through. Again, if you just passed it through and just saw my face and just like, who is this dude with this brown shirt on talking shit? What is he talking about? Who is he? Where is he from? Raptalk Motivation, straight out of Detroit, Michigan. Midwest, flourishing YouTuber. Not a YouTuber, content creator, whatnot. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this one though. Y'all know I like to give y'all that never be afraid to dream. But that's the goal and that's the honest. Denisha Cooper, good morning. How you feeling this morning? I'm feeling all right. I'm sorry y'all could get to everybody in the chat. I hope y'all check this out in the playback and see how I still responded to y'all. Mohammed said, you look like a gangster, bro. I look like a gangster. Walker Hargrave said, "Hi, what up, though?" I don't know if some of y'all are still in. Wait, oh shit. I don't know if some of y'all people I'm responding to is still in here, but still, what up to y'all? Like I said, Denisha Cooper said, "How I feel? I'm feeling good this morning. Another morning to be blessed. That's all that matter. Another day to get it right and get to it and handle business. We live in a world where some people don't even get to see this moment, and we lose people daily, of course. And sometimes we take for granted just waking up and getting to it for real, man. You'll be surprised. I ain't say you'll be surprised, but when you get to that calm, older ages, at them ages we at, you be thinking to yourself like, man, we really them blessed ones. We really them ones. All the stuff our grandparents and stuff was saying and shit, we turn it to them people and may just be happy to sit around with a fucking newspaper. Denisha Cooper, oh yeah, you still was in here. Okay, good to hear. How you feeling this morning? Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate you. But the thing is, you be so surprised how you wake up and you grow into being that kind of person that you always used to hear about. All of a sudden, that one person that used to sit on the porch and read the paper, they don't look so bored now. They look calm. They look calm. You want shit and peace of mind like that now. You be thinking to yourself like, wow, older people was sitting around drinking tea and drinking coffee and watching the news and reading the newspaper and sitting on the porch in the rocking chair and all that shit. You would look at that shit like now, like, oh, I get it now. They just seen and been through so much and they just was calm now, you know? You appreciate that jazz music now. All that. But it's all chronological order how things go though. Life moves like that because everybody had their moments and everybody had their times of moving fast. And then especially if you see a lot and survive a lot of shit, you really grow calm because you be like, oh wow, I just want this shit just to slow down. That's why the younger generation always look crazy to the older folks. The younger generation always look crazy because we calmer now. But when we was 18 and 19, we was doing probably even more of the shit they was doing. It's just all on camera and it's all on film and stuff now. You did some bullshit when you was growing up. You did some bullshit. So don't act like you perfect. And don't act like you wasn't partying. Don't act like you weren't listening to bullshit music. Don't act like you wasn't, you know, skipping school or whatever or fucking all that stuff. Experimenting. Don't act like you weren't doing all that shit. You was doing that shit. I'm gonna leave y'all with this though. You see how I don't want to leave y'all. I'm steady talking. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Because see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, none lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means. And that is to never stop. Because see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. See, you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision. Even if it gets blurry, you'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. I'll get with y'all in a minute. Hope that was enough motivation and positivity to start y'all day. Get out there and get yours. Make a new friend. Build some new contacts. Work on that goal today. All that. Appreciate you. Get with y'all in a minute. Rap Talk.